Howdy, hello, and how do you do? Welcome to another stream with me, the great and mighty Waffles. And in today's stream, we shall be letting the blood flow. For we are going to be going into the blood magic mod. I spent a little bit of time outside of stream looking into this mod just a little bit more, and I've got a little bit better of a plan than I did before. I am going to be building it outside of my shadow world in the depths, because I realized that if I want to reduce the lag that I'm dealing with, I'm going to have to reduce the amount of chunks that are loading at the same time. Like, for instance, I did reduce the distance that I am going to be loading chunks. So the back, like, it's gonna, well, you can see, like, that's how far I can see now. And although it is slightly limiting, it's better than everything exploding on me. Let's remove our death points real quick. Turn some of these off so that they this one can be removed because I already moved it. Perfect. Let's go over here, kill some withers. Why not? I could sacrifice withers. That could be interesting. But we're gonna semantics that for now. Where do we want to put our terrifying blood pyramid? I want to have it nearby the house, but I also want to give it, like, you know, its own space. Something that makes it look good. Because I want to make, like, a temple around this. This might work. Just right here. Yeah, we're going to start our construction right here. I forget how tall this thing gets, so let's just put this here. Really? Okay, so I can get this to tier 5. Thank you, mate. Alright, and now let's just... let's go up here real quick. And just... ugh. See, this is why I hate Superman flying, because it's just weird to deal with. But there we go. There we go, you see? Now we can get more of an idea about what we need for this. So we can bring it down a little bit. Unless we want to make, like, it look very grandiose. Looks like we have prismarine blocks on the side. The red, like, blood brick things I'm gonna have to work with. So we can bring it down, like, a good 3-4 blocks. We'll bring it down 4 blocks. But yeah, this is just a couple of things that I realized. Like, I want to actually, you know, be able to see the full scale. So let's just... bring this down. Hey! Blood for blood. God skulls for the skull throne. Potato. Yes, yes, yes. How are you doing today, Worst Nightmare? It's good to see you. So now, with the tier 5. There we go. Yeah, this will be a little bit more good looking, and we'll have like some filler blocks in between. But we can start by just getting some blank runes. We're gonna need a lot of blank runes. Actually, we'll probably just get a set of... oh, you've been hanging with some friends. That's awesome. But we want to get the rune... those things are so annoying. But we want to get the runes of... right, rebounding is the thing that keeps doing that to things. I don't know why it got so snowy around here. Seasons! There's seasons in this. That's really cool. Anyway, we need to... Now that I've got a lot of this stuff figured out, I'm gonna start to get rid of some of these in the crafting menu, because I no longer really need them up there. Iron nuggets. Why is this up here? Tank null is completely unneeded anymore. Rod of innovation. There we go. Now it's much less crowded up here. Don't need to know how to craft a diamond. Also that Tinker's armor we were talking about is very good for blood magic. Oh yeah, super regeneration from eating milk. Yeah, definitely seems like it would be very good for what we're doing. I could also just turn into Wolverine. Because he's got, like, a super regeneration thing, doesn't he? That's, like, a good part of what he does. Let's see, in that case, I could just go self-sacrifice. Because, like, I wanted to kind of go, the sacrifice my enemies sort of thing. But, does he not have, like, super regen? Let's see. Let's see what you got, Wolverine. It's got resistance, health, and healing. Speeds up my healing. I guess we'll test it in the time to come, because we are going to be utilizing this. Hello. Boots of speed. But, you know what? I want to take a little break from being Superman anyway. We'll keep the stuff to change back in our pocket, just in case. But we're gonna need to make a lot of blank slates, because you see, we're gonna need some blank runes, which will require a weak blood orb. So let's, that just needs a diamond. So weak blood orb. We also want to get a... Yeah. What was it called? I think it was called the... Yep, Hellfire Forge. Oh. Hellfire Forge. Wham! Yeah, because we're gonna want to go into that stuff. Actually, we'll just... What did we need for that? Oh, an iron block, really? Okay. Make one of those. And make you. And we got the Hellfire Forge. We can probably just keep that part in here. But we'll need to get more will for that. And the will we might just farm off of chickens. Actually, we could farm that off of wither skeletons. What am I thinking? So yeah, we'll have this over here for now. We'll need to get some will to make that stuff fun, because they can make some fun weapons out of that. And honestly, exploring this mod is just a for fun thing. Yeah, we're gonna need it too. Yeah. Because the divination sigil is helpful. In the meantime, we just need a lot of stone and a diamond. So, with that... I want to see something. Just in case. For science. I doubt it, but for science. Just for science. Just a little temporary test here. Just in case, you know? I doubt it. I really do. I think it would be kind of dumb. It would work. Looks like a hard no. Okay. Pretty sure I tested this out before, actually. Yeah, it cannot connect to that. Yeah, it'll just work. Da-da-da-da. go back over there. And put it back. There you go. Oh, it's still so freaking cool. I also want to see if I can actually use this. Blood. Where is it? Blood chicken. Because you create this. Can be used to make slime blocks. Okay, can be used like slime. Make blood boots. Wow. It's a lot of fun. Mine storage was in there. It would be a lot better. Yeah. Slimeling inventory bag. Slime in a bottle. Fluid manipulator. Okay. Line. Magic crayon. Looks like a lot of stuff that it can just be used to replace slime, but I want to see if there's anything. You know, it's basically just a weird version of slime. Doesn't seem like there's anything. Blood drop. Okay, I guess that's just a food. That's kind of cool. Can be used in the Empower. And used in some roots rituals. Alright. So yeah, it's basically just a pseudo slime ball. I guess that's fine. Also, we're gonna want to, in this case, since we have the blank rune, we're gonna get the Rune of Sacrifice. That's what it's called, right? That's the Rune of Capacity, Augmented Capacity. There you are. Which is... Gold's not an issue. Blank rune's not an issue. So yeah, we'll just have to get this guy up to Gem of Sacrifice. Hello. Huh. It feels like it's more, intriguing. That feels like it's more cost efficient, though. Oh, right. We also want the... no, we don't really need... but let's just get it anyway. Okay, it's like the dagger of... Yeah, this. Dagger of Sacrifice is just a sword, and that's not a self-sacrifice thing. That's a sacrifice other creatures thing. But since most of our... We're going to get most of ours just from self-sacrifice, it's not really going to be necessary, but we'll get it just in case anyway. So, iron. Hello, iron sword. Make you. Thank you very much. Infinite storage. Is there a portable version of that? Applied. Oh, right. At applied. Energy sticks. 'Cause maybe down the line I can get like I know I can like bring these cells around and do it that way, but I'd really appreciate it if I just could. Spatial IQ port. Looks like maybe down the line. What is this used for? I still don't know. Oh well. We're not focusing on that mod right now. We're delving into the blood. The tasty blood. Oh yes. I think I've got like about 3 hours I can dedicate to this stream, which will be a lot of fun the whole way. So let's go up here. Let's get down to business. I forgot to make some form of staircase to get up to this. I kind of forgot. I cannot climb. Also, I love the fact that okay. Elegance and grace. Perfect. Now. Yeah, I think Wolverine has pretty good regen. Alright. Let's get this diamond up then. We might only end up needing the runes of capacity, if I'm gonna be honest. This feels normal. Maybe runes of capacity and runes of speed then, so I can speed up stuff like this. It's working, ain't it? I honestly can't tell. Blood. Oh wait, no, I put it right here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it worked. Cool. Alright, let's put this in here. So I suppose that yeah, this means that I'm gonna have a pretty easy time with blood magic, because it's not even costing me any hunger. This is just natural Wolverine shite right here. Hey, you be quiet, ominous explosion. You're the source. Don't like you. Go away. Anyway. Somebody's using something outside. But luckily, my mic can't hear it. Exploits, people. Exploits. Yeah, no, this is kind of ludicrous. But I'll go with it. Yeah, maybe we'll get a rune of sacrifice, but it doesn't seem very prominent in our needs right now. So rune of augmented capacity is what? Okay, that's a little bit far down the line. So rune of capacity is what we're gonna go for. And we need to first get some blank runes going. Rune of the orb. I forgot what Rune of the Orb does. Does that make it so the orb connects to, let's check the book. Sanguine blood. I need to close my window. There we go. Yep, blood magic will be very easy now, because who knew, having an unlimited amount of blood. Can I make a rum? But let's see, soul network, don't care about that really. We want to just look at the sigil of magnet, rune of augmented capacity, rune of blood orb. Okay. Format error. Initially, this rune can be seen as somewhat useless. By thickening the ties between the blood orb in the altar and the soul network, the rune of the orb increases the maximum capacity of a blood orb filled by a blood altar. Oh. Something like the weak blood orb. This is a remarkable... Okay. The high tier blood orb and a few extra runes to spare for the altar. This could be something... Yeah. Maybe. Okay. I guess that's something I can use later. But I guess we will yeah, how long is this going to take? This is why we need the speed rune. So we got this, and then we have the speed rune. Do we not have the speed rune in this one? Does this version not have it? Oh my god, I'll cry. No. Oh no. Oh. That's kind of sad. Can you make a drum? Yeah. Oh, I need a higher level for sacrifice? Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, I know. Right now, we just want the basic rune. Oh, yeah, it's right. That's why it wasn't doing anything. I need, yeah. That would make sense. But yeah, no, there is a, at least in the version that, I played a version of this mod, and there was, oh, wait. Charging rune, rune of augmented capacity. There it is. Okay. So it's just, it has a different name this time. Speed, oh wait, no, speed rune. Okay. Or is it rune of, okay, well, whatever. We'll just grab all of these runes, because all of them will be of some value. Okay. Displacement rune? I don't know what that does. Okay, rune of capacity, got that. Charging rune. Efficiency rune. Rune of the orb. Acceleration rune. And rune of self-sacrifice. So let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. So let's take a look at the runes real quick. The Architect. Speed rune does format the speed rune. The speed rune applies a pressure to the altar's base, enforcing the transmutation process. The crafting is a lot quicker. Each speed rune increases the consumption of the altar by effectively increasing the speed of the altar. This also affects the speed of which the blood orbs are filled by the altar at the same rate per rune. Cool. Now, displacement rune, what do? You, by default, the transfer of LP between the buffer and main tanks is limited to, for systems that want to remove and re-add LP to the altar, this speed is a sluggish crawl. That is where this rune comes into play. The displacement rune increases the, okay, can make it so you transfer shit. Yeah, just fluid cable on the altar will give a big drum with store. Okay. But I don't really care about that, right? Because I just stand over it for a second while holding the knife and just do my Wolverine thing. But what was the other one that I wanted to look at? Rune of Acceleration. You are an advanced speed rune. Cool. Suppression uses the technology that is used in the teleposer in order to temporarily displace fluids that are near it when active. This is done by transposing the liquids in the sphere, having a hidden pocket, replacing the liquid with air. Unfortunately, because you are overcharging the sphere, don't know what that does, don't care. Yeah, but AFK shite. Maybe. Okay, possibly. Okay, it might be a good idea to invest into a way to store the liquid. You are right. But first, I want to get these runes up and running. Okay, let's sacrifice some blood to this. Really? I was in the... Really? Ugh. Annoying. Ah. Now. What did we need for a blank rune? Okay, so we need 2 blank slates per blank rune, which means... We're gonna be here a second. Also, if you put a hopper on the altar, keep putting the stone in. Probably a good idea. Do we want to put a hopper under the altar? Does that work? Let's go grab a hopper. Or two. Boop. Let's go grab 2 hoppers. Why not? I have like a bajillion hoppers back at my storehouse. I'm forgetting that with everything that I have, the main thing that I want over everything else is efficiency. I don't really care about resource management anymore. Because I don't really need to. Before I go off and do my thing, though, I am going to... let's grab some more stone. Do I want... Okay, I think I need stone bricks for the pillars on it, but the rest of them can be, like, whatever else can be whatever else I want, and so I want to pick what edgy block I want to, like, attach to my structure. But first, we're gonna get this going. Because look at all these things that are, like, on their way into doing what they need of doing. Bam. Pig iron is... ooh, it's getting so close. And when it's there, I'm gonna be able to create... draconium. That's what I was saving that up for. Got 2 1010s. And that's good enough for me. And endurium. It's almost there. Let's throw this stuff in the furnace. On the altar, it'll keep it. Good. Goodbye, chickens of uselessness. Oh. Let's put that back out there. Can we fight a dragon as this guy? I mean... with this armor, like, being able to protect me as much as it is, maybe. The one issue is travel, because this guy isn't the fastest at traveling, and I've been, like, relying on Superman's speed and whatnot to get me to where I need to be. Okay, so let's see if we can just... plop... Okay, there we go. Gave it back. Now let's give it a stone. There we go, that works. Can I just, wait. Can I just put any amount of stones I want on here? Is that a thing that I can just do? Am I just dumb? Wait. How many blocks are in this thing right now? So if it can just do all of them at the same time, can I just... what did that hopper do then? Because it put in a bunch of them at the same time. You know, all of them are in there, but what does that even mean? Okay. And now let's see if taking it out is possible. But then again, if it takes it out, then it'll just... if it takes it out, it'll just automatically take out the stone, right? Yeah. Okay, so taking it out isn't a thing that we can do. Okay, I think it has an internal storage of 1. Well, if we get wyvern armor, then that will not be a problem. Okay. I think it has, like, an internal storage. Okay, but you can't access it. Cool. Alright. So then let's just see what this does. Actually, we'll put this thing on the side for now. And... line this up. Boop. Need something with black or oh yeah, with a black or white list, right? So we could hook up an extraction cable to this, or yeah, we could just hook up the item cables to this to make that an automatic process. So what are all the things we need to blacklist though? We'd need to blacklist stone, or maybe it would be better to just whitelist the runes. It'd probably be better just to whitelist the runes. Yeah, let's just go grab an extraction cable quick. Is that a cockatrice? Is that what that thing was? I forgot. Hello? Coming for you. One moment, I'm getting a knock on my door. Alright. Can I just say it's refreshing to actually be on top of what I'm doing? Like, I actually do know what I'm doing in this one. Like, blood magic is something that I actually know, and it's nice. Because I've just kind of been a wounded chicken flying around in circles, terrified. But let's go grab the extraction cable. We might need to make some more thingy things, but that shouldn't be a problem. So we can grab the item cable. Might as well grab a dank knoll as our way to store the resulting runes. Cause why not? And then let's... It's way overkill because I'll never need that much stuff to be stored in it, but it's fine. Let's get the extraction cable to transfer items. Right, we need the extractor though. Item extraction, which we are just needing a dropper for. So let's get that, and then we can get this. And we're good. Let's head back. Boop. Back up we go. Whee. How are you doing, magical altar? Let's feed you some more blood. Holes of blood. Let's grab this. Right, extraction cable. Give you a loud list. Put the blank slate on it. Now it won't extract out. Perfect. All right. So now it won't extract out the stone. We will... Oh, we need to actually grab a dank knoll, a thing to hold the dank knoll. For now, Hopper, hold it. Perfect. Oh, hey. It actually... Thank you. So that was it. It turned all of the blank slates over. Put down a crafting table. And make ourselves some blank runes. We need 8, so we're gonna need more stone. Let's go back home and grab some more stone then. And while we're there, we'll also get a proper place to put these in. Meaning a dank knoll pedestal thing. Boop-a-doo. Do-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So, first off, stone. We're gonna need a lot of stone. And then we want a dank null docking station. We need to grab just a few emeralds to put in there. Did we have those up there? Yes, we did. Chickens doing chicken things. Oh my gosh, these chickens are growing strong. We're getting very close to, having EXP chickens. It's gonna be great. We could probably use an item cable to pull stuff into the altar. Yeah, probably. That also, so actually, I don't think it needs to be that fast. Whatever. What am I think? I keep thinking along the lines of, hey, we don't want to use that much stuff on something that could be. We don't need to care about waste management. All we need to care about is the money. What do we get out of it? Not what we put into it. What we put into it doesn't matter. We can put whatever we want into it and it'll just work. Because that is where we're at. Everything that I can put into it, I have so much of that I don't care about spending it. Get in that mindset. You have all the money in the world. Billionaire, Bruce Wayne, and you're not dumb enough to turn it all into a bat costume. Let's do this. Alright. Let's take the dank null. And you know what? Let's make 2 of these docking stations. Yeah. And I mean, honestly, it's not too big of an issue as long as we start to... We're gonna want to get a... Let's grab another dank null. So that we can have one on top and one on the bottom, because why not? And then... We're also going to want... What else did I need from this place? Right, extraction cable. For that, I need another dropper. Item extraction cable also needs you. We need a pressure plate. Cool. There we go, we got it. And with that, we are good. And we'll be back to deal with the chicken soon. Because by the time I'm back, they will be perfectly full up. I think we'll store the stone on site. And we're also going to want to grab more cobblestone. So we're going to put our stone in here for just a second while we bring a bunch of cobble over here to be smelted. Because we want to have stone in bulk. Oh yeah, we don't need this guy anymore. Because we're going the effective way. Yeah, not like the knoll. Yeah, the knoll is not expensive. As soon as I got emeralds, the knoll no longer became an expensive property. Okay, so let's what was it? It was like Alt click, right? No. Is it Control? No. Oh, control click. Yep. So, all. There we go. Grab the last of the stone. Get out of there. Head into the abyss. Woo! It's honestly crazy just how cheap the knoll is, considering that it's a near infinite space. And again, you're not supposed to have a ridiculous amount of emeralds, I guess. So we're gonna have the one that goes in and out of it down here. So first, let's get this pedestal down. The dank knoll in it. Perfect. Get the next one up here, I think. So we're just gonna place some stone bricks alongside it for right now. And put the dank knoll right on top of it. So you will extract whatever I put in here. Will it be able to extract from the bottom? Honestly, I'm not sure. I can access it from the bottom, so probably. Sacrifice some blood into this. And now we'll just make some more blank runes. Because we just need 2 more. And there we go. We can now... That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. We can now build it around. Bam. Tier 2 up and running. And now we need to make the we can make the rune of capacity now, right? Is the what are you? Oh no, we're gonna need to do another tier first. So instead of the rune of capacity, I guess we'll get the speed rune. Which actually still... Okay, so we'll just need sugar. Do we have a way to get sugar? Sugar. I don't think we have a consistent way to get sugar. We didn't plant any sugarcane, did we? Aren't these berries I planted a bajillion years ago? I can't believe my fan's on and still so... Oh, right! It's because my window isn't open, so it's not circulating any air. There we go. We can open up the window again. It also looks like I'm in a sauna because of how my lighting is. Alright, but in the meantime, what are we doing next? Let's just get some more... Oh, right. We need to... Opposite way. There we go. Is this... Oh, it's in there. Okay, cool. I honestly wasn't sure. So this will take out the whitelisted stuff. Because I feel like the speed rune and the... I guess we could get a couple runes of self-sacrifice, but I don't even think that it matters that much, because all I have to do is just sit here and spam click. Because all the rune of self-sacrifice does is make it so every single click is more valuable, but if I can just hold down and get infinite, what's the point? We'll see down the line, because maybe it will be more useful later. My question is, does it just take everything I put in there and do it all in bulk? So that would be interesting. So let's see, with this outer layer, all we need is more blank runes in a circle. Alright, I want to go see if I can let's see, so we also want a divination rune. Blank slate. Infused stone inside of a blood altar. Okay, so we just need a blank slate and the ashes, which is made out of this. And we need at least... Okay, we just need a demonic will for that. The dyes, not a problem. Coal, not a problem. Gunpowder, redstone, not a problem. Alright. So, yeah, we'll also need to get some more... What was it? No, crap, what were they called? Soul. Oh, they at least had the word soul in their name, didn't they? Whatever the binding things were, I completely forgot. How did I completely forget that? Here, we'll just... Because they look pretty obvious, don't they? Yeah, they do. Rudimentary snare, and then after that we'll make a sentient sword. So yeah, we're gonna get a... Yeah. Cool. So let's get ourselves first some rudimentary snares. Let's just get a full stack, and a full nother stack, and a full nother stack. Okay, there we go. That should be plenty. Kind of splitting my attention in two different directions, but let's also get sugarcane. Can I put it in here is the question, and will this thing harvest it? Because it'll harvest everything in that area, so does that mean I have to put it down one below that area? So at this point I've got so much wheat that it's ridiculous. So let's try this out. I'm gonna put these along here. So we're gonna lower down part of this. Just might as well test this stuff at this point. It's crazy that sugar is one of the things that I'm having issues with resource-wise. Not anything else, specifically sugar. It's funny to me. Why don't I have a frickin' shovel? I have infinite iron, infinite gold, infinite diamond. I don't have a freaking shovel. I might need to get my priorities checked. Oh well. Let's mine these. Get this. Set up down here. Grab some water chickens. Eggs. Water chicken eggs. Where do we have those? Do we have them up here? Yeah, we did. There we go. That should be enough. Probably. Bam. 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 I don't really care, so we'll just put the rest of them in there. And if I just grab some sugarcane, we'll be able to test if it works. Not sugarcane. Wait a second. Why am I worried about having limited supply of sugarcane when I have infinite bone meal? I really need to figure out how infinite works. The word infinite. More than finite. That's for sure. Why do I care? Oh. It doesn't... Oh no. Because it doesn't grow. Oh wait. Oh, it's growing. It's growing. It's growing. But apparently, in this version, sugarcane no worky. Not sugarcane. Bone meal no worky on sugarcane. Which does kind of suck. Oh well. We're gonna go stab some stuff. You know what? We're gonna grab this. And we're gonna have it out there with this wither skeletons, because I want to use the wither skeletons as my main source of soul juice. Let's put this out there. Bam. Hello there. I want to extract your soul juice. First, let's go check out our blood altar, see how it's doing. Boop, 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 what do you do? Okay, still hasn't produced its stuff. Might be within our best interest to not put this much in at once. So let's put in that much. And hopefully it'll still work fine. Yeah, with how long that takes, it might be beneficial to set up some form of way. Is there Snad? Snad. What is Snad? What does Snad do? It exists, but why? What, Snad is its own mod? What does Snad do? What is this? Why did you curse me with this knowledge? What the hell is Snad? It's just Snad. What have you done? Why does Snad exist? You Snad for Saugard Kane? What? No. Why? Wait. Saugard? Okay. Okay, I think you just misspelled sugarcane, and I don't need to be traumatized the rest of my life. Alright, I'm gonna go use the Snad, I guess. This feels cursed already. Alright. So now, let's mine this up, I guess. Snad just sounds so cursed. Alright, let's make some Snad. Alright, we have Snad now. I already regret my life choices. Let's go. Don't worry, it gets worse. Oh no. Now use a lever on the Snad? What? I don't... I'm not feeling too good, Mr. Stark. I don't know how to use a lever on the Snad. Will I have to have it constantly on? Lever... Like, will I need to have one attached to all the Snad, or... Oh, okay. The stuff on the... Okay. Alright, let's do it. No. I have no words. I Okay, now does this work? It freaking does. All right, let's go. The SNAD. There's a redstone clock. Clock with time and power controls. Cool. Let's set up a redstone clock. And we can just have it do that. Okay, we're gonna need a redstone repeater. And then we'll make a redstone clock. Well, we need a little bit more iron. God, this game just it feels sillier and sillier, I think, as I play it. I love it, but oh my god. Just fucking SNAD. Right. Oh, did I not get iron? Did I get something different? Wait. What is this? Oh, it's aluminum. I just grabbed aluminum instead of iron. Whoop. I have mixed feelings about SNAD. I love it about as much as I hate it. Okay, let's get rid of this. Oh crap, we forgot to get another piece of redstone. Freaking SNAD. Alright, let's go, SNAD. We're gonna make you duration and there we go. Let's up the delay a tiny bit. That way it'll register every single one. Alright. We put a lever on this to just turn it off. Okay. Alright. We're good now. I am Alright, cool. I'm just gonna put this hopper here with the redstone clock inside of it. That way, if I ever have a need for sugarcane again, we know where to go. Let's make some sugar, I guess. There we go. That should be enough. Fucking snad. You gotta turn on the redstone, activating the redstone clock to turn it on and off with the lever. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll deal with that next time I go back inside. But oh my god. That was hysterical. I just freaking snad. Okay. Let's just put in one then. And that will just do its thing. So for now, I think doing it in bulk, bad idea. Until we get some more capacity, bad idea. Capacity and speed. Did not mean to put in my dagger, but that means that this went through, right? Of course it did. So, what do we need for speed runes again? Speed rune is just some blank slates, blank runes, and what is that on the side? Oh, just stone. Okay, cool. How many of these can we make? 6 of them. Actually, let's grab you. You can make 4 of them in total. Let's do that. Bam. Sugar, blank runes, slates, shuffle, bam. Whoops, forgot the stone. Bam. Could you... You could just not, though. That is an option that you have. Thank you. Efficiency runes will make it so it takes less LP per craft, but I don't care about the LP. Well, I do care later, but right now, I just need it to go faster. So that while I'm standing next to it, it does the job I need it to do. So let's just put it in there. Give it a lot of blood. Thank you for being a part of the enthusiasm, Skeleton, but I really don't need you here. Would you get rid of that pesky skeleton for me? If he pops his head out again, just take care of it. Speaking of another thing to take care of, this is why I love having the minions. Just the ability to have them is so nice, because then they can just defend me while I do my thing. Please, get rid of the side characters for me. Look at that, slowly extracting. Keep it up, though. Which means it is working. That's the one thing we can note from this. Oh. We'll probably want to create a divination stone soon, though, because that'll make this process a lot more fun. Woo. Blood. Give me the blood. Well, I don't actually need the blood. Just do your job. Take my blood. Ow. I've fallen and I cannot get up. Ah. There we go. And now we take the rest of these loses and we do the thing. Put this up there, put you up there with a little bit of that, and then take the sugar and take some of these, and then we go bam and blam. And we have more speed runes. Even faster. The speed. The need for speed will greatly exceed my need for blood. I'm going to need right at that level, eh? So let's just boop. Not there. Right here, we need the pillars of redstone. Oop. Not redstone, glowstone. So we can finally get this glowstone out of my pocket. Oops. Oop. Oop, oop. Oop. Just so that we can have, like, each of these towers, I'm probably gonna make a little bit more, stone bricks. There we go. Bam. 1, 2. Up here you go. And then right here, right? Please be right here. Perfect. Bam. No, not that. Please drop all 4. You did. You're great. You're amazing, even. Bam. We made 2 extra of the thing. Bam. There we go, you see? And now we just need a bunch more runes. Specifically, 20. Which means we need to put 12 more in. 12. Going in. But look at the speed. The need for speed. The speed that we need to exceed. Speed. 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 Ah! Ah! My blood! My blood! 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 Lag spike! Woo! Blood! I don't like the sound of skeletons. Kill it! Wherever it is. Cut off its toes. Bring me its entrails. Do it. Blood. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Ah. Sacrifice. There we go. Blood. Yeah. Okay. Bam. Oh, wait. We need twice as many runes, because I'm an idiot. So we need 20 more. We might actually end up needing more stone. Let's put this in here. Boop. Blood. The blood. There's a sweat in the blood and a word I get up. It's a hunger that keeps me alive. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You know what, at this point, we might as well get all the ones we're gonna want. Because I'm going to want enough to get all the things I need. Because let's see, speed rune. Yeah, it requires 2 blank runes per. So we're gonna need a lot of stone. Because I want to make all of those into speed runes. Because once we get all of those into speed runes, then everything should go exceedingly swiftly. And once that happens, then we can start working on all the other stuff much quicker. I also need to go check on my chickens, because by this point, woo Nelly! We're going to have a lot of stuff in the works. Because we'll hopefully have Draconium by the end of this. Which will mean we will have Wyvern armor by the end of this. But today I'm gonna unfortunately have to be strict about my end time. Because I have to leave and go to sleep as soon as I reach that time. What? Death. There we go. No longer death. Probably. Blood. Still not done yet. Sacrifice the blood! Blood. I give you my blood. And in exchange you give me power. That is how we work. Blood for power. Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust. But blood is forever. Ooh. Give me cabbages. Feed me cabbages. No reason why. Just cabbages. Now. Right now. Give me cabbage. Wah wah. Ja 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 ja. Okay, This is why you do not leave me alone with my thoughts. Bloodstone. Bloodstone break. Bloodstone time. Weak bloodshot. Will not explain how I got it. Great. Okay, have to look into the mod for that one then. Bleh, give it the blood. The blood. Woo. It's crazy. It's like it's going through 40 at once in there. It's crazy. Blood. Blood. More blood. All the blood. So much blood. Blood, 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 even more blood, blood, blood. I don't know that there's something wrong with this process. I'm gonna cry. Blood. I give you blood. And you give me blood. That's not how this works. I lied. Blood. 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 No, still not done, eh? really need a divination rune so I can tell when it. Oh, wait, what? Yeah. I don't think we have enough for 20. Yeah, no, we don't have. We need more. Let's see. We need. Yeah, we're just gonna need more stone. Did I put too much in there? Is that what I did? No, I needed that much. Cool. All right. We'll just need a frick ton of stone. Woo. Which means we need to go over here. What to do? See how many of them we can make this way. So let's go. Displacement rune. Bam. We need. And we want. Balance. Give. Perfect. Now, for the speed. Oof. Give. We give the blood and the blank slates and the shuffle and give. Right. Give. Okay, there we go. Take all of that. Now we have 20 more speed runes. So now it'll happen exceedingly quickly. Woo. With that, put that away probably. Probably won't need more of that for now. Stone away, leather away. I need to go check on my chickens. No mas chicken. Okay. Boof. Okay, we have enough XP chickens, that's for sure. Let's see, is there anything the XP chicken. Is there anything you breed into? Magical wood with log. Alright, cool. We'll make it. Why not? Log chicken with magical wood. To make magical wood. We now are going to have magical wood. Let's set up an XP chicken. Alright. Perfect. We are now going to have a bunch of whatever that thing creates, probably odd XP. You're also good, so you need to stop. So we want one in the chest. Well, actually, no, we already have one for that. So let's put the emeraldic one up here. There we go. This means our pig iron's probably done. Yep. We actually might keep this around because I think there's multiple things we need pig iron to breed with. So let's put one. Let's put one up here. Create infinite of itself. Well, not infinite of itself, but you get it. Let's throw these ones in the furnace to be incinerated. But the pig iron needs to breed with a lot of stuff. So let's get the basals out of there. We might have a place for basals. Let's put you up there. Oh my gosh. That is not what I meant to do. Thank you. Alright, cool. Your radium chicken. Cool. Enderium chicken. It's very close to where it needs to be. Soul sand chicken getting there. That's just creating a bunch of log chickens. Throw these into the furnace. Holy crapola. Now, what can breed with the pig iron chicken? Okay, draconium, manulium. Do we have manulium yet? Did I get that? Did I manage to get manulium? I think I was making it, wasn't I? Or I was on the way to making it. Let's see. Yeah, manulium is still in the growing process. We're good with the magma slime chicken. So that means all we really need to set up it's a pig chicken. Well, pig iron chicken with the... Not the obsidian chicken. Not the void crystal chicken either. Where are you? Ender chicken. Ha ha. Bam. Okay, we got the first magical wood chicken. This is garbage. You are magma slime chicken. Let's put one of them into here. Bam. Cool. Ha. So let's see. What is the Artite? Do I have to create a spot for it on my own first and then we'll start letting it in? Is that what I'm learning here? Yep. Okay. Let's Okay, making zirconium, making a lot of stuff. I need to take my random shite for a second. So I just need more room in my pockets right now, because seeing so much crap in my pockets is honestly making it more difficult for me to concentrate on what I'm doing. We don't need this in my pockets anymore. Put this up here. Woo! So I know we're supposed to be focusing on the thing, but we also want to manage our chickens. So we're gonna make sure that's doing. You go over here. You go over here. That's working on it. Uranium is almost there. Enderdium is getting there. Magical wood chicken is beginning its journey. So let's put XP chicken back, log chicken back. Throw all this crap in the furnace again. Might actually want to create that thingy thing soon, because we are running out of stuff and stuff. But for now, we have a feather, which is just as useful. Not really. Feather away. Woo! Breeding chickens. Lots of chickens. Oh my god. Alright, now. 4 finishes. This is done. What is it doing? Something stuck? Oh, I think it's stuck maybe because I haven't put a thing in it for it. Okay, let's go. You, just in case. You. 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 Alright. See if this will solve the problem. Uh-oh. Void? Why is Void Crystal block in here? Don't understand. Why are you doing this? Okay, we're just gonna... freaking... You are just gonna stop for a second. So I can stop the internal issues that are going on here. There we go. Now that everybody's feeling nice and civil, we can take this and we can just extract all and just move it out. And you extract all, move it over here, put that in there, and now everything will start moving through the cables like it did before. First, we're not gonna use, okay, we don't have a way to use solid experience yet. Why are these things not moving through? What is happening? Oh, it can't be. I'll just, okay, wait, there. But why? 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 Same issue happening down here? What's going on? Is it just not quick enough? These ones are getting extracted from. Is it just because they're closer? Is the further away it gets? Hey, the know-it-all guy. Hello. Things are exploding, but other than that, fantastic. It seems like the pipes I created are getting jammed. This is supposed to be about blood magic today, but I need to take a quick second to do some fixing of things. So let's take some item pipes. Item fix. There we go. We need you. So item cable. Do we have any item cables in here? Yes, we do. Let's see if we can utilize these guys to help us right now. Because, woof. Right. Will that help at all? That's the question. No, it can't be. I'll just ignore. But she has never looked at me that way before. But yeah, we are mostly doing blood magic stuff, but while I was checking on my chicken menageries, I realized that the system got clogged because things aren't going as quick as I need them to. And so I want to see if there's a way for me to fix that without having to go super duper scooper like ugh about it, you know? Right now, this appears to work better? Maybe? Okay, let's grab some clay then we're gonna need. And smelt some more up. Which means we're gonna have to take over the furnace for a second. Ugh. Got a lot of chickens pending to smelt. But those pipes don't move items that fast for all the chickens. Yeah, that is the conundrum. And so I'm hoping that with what I just did, because I actually just, all I did was put an extension to the pipes, and it seems like that is enough of a difference that it's all flowing through again. So I just need to do the same thing to the top row, because it's starting to have that issue. So yeah, we're just gonna quickly make some more item pipes, and then we can get straight back into the blood mod stuff. Oh, we already have some bricks cooking up, so yeah, we'll just cook those up as extra then. Woo! Hey, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Brick! As I do my best to entertain, bring joy, and murderous rage where it counts. Alright. Let's get some brick stairs going. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Plenty of brick stairs. And now we get the item extraction stuff. We make just a bajillion of these because we're not going to have any other use for freaking bricks. Bam. Oop. The void. I've been caught on the void. There we go. Now cross our fingers that this just is a fix-it-all system and I never have to toggle it again because logistics are hard. Anyway. Friendship? It all moved. It all moved. Heck yeah! Woo! Hopefully it will be fixed forever and I will never need to worry about it ever again. Things are never that easy, are they? Suspenseful music. Oh, gosh. So let's throw you into there, Soul Sand Chicken. You will be incinerated for your sins. Let's grab some stone. And we need to grab the stuff that we left inside of this chest to give ourselves a little bit more room. We're just gonna put the Superman injection away for a little bit. We don't care about you right now, Superman. You are not worth our time. We are looking at more important things, like endless amounts of blood. Like you do. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Does whatever a spider can. Can it swing from a web? No, it can't, because it's dead on the ground. So, Altar of Blood. I wish to have a discussion with you about being faster. Because when you're faster, I am happier. So let's give you some speed runes. All the speed runes you will ever need, in fact. Let's give it that. That adds character. Because when you're fast, then you're respected by your community. Look at all the speed you have now. Oh, the speed. You don't need anything but speed. All the chickens set up in the things are 10-10 chickens. I've been doing a lot of chicken breeding. Woo! Now, with that, I should be able to just sacrifice. And it should do... Yeah, look at the speed. Look at the speed. It's actually almost outpacing my blood, but not enough. So I still want to probably get some sacrifice and capacity runes to make this a bit easier on me. But right now, it's just incredibly efficient and should hopefully get me all those blood runes in a jiffy. Blank runes, I mean. Blood! Hearing zombie noises, and I don't know where they're coming from. Maybe they're hiding somewhere. Alright, just in case, because that makes me paranoid. You guys scout out the area. Make sure nothing tries to kill me. Just generally do your thing. Wander around. Look intimidating. Anything that happens to be wandering about in the sky, I see you. I'm watching you. Oh, hi, zombie. See, that's why you guys are so useful, right? Yeah, get them out of here. Blood. We sacrifice the blood to the Fire Lord. Blood to the gods. Blood for blood. Dust to dust. Woo. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, but blood is forever. Therefore, we will give all of it. Yeah. I really appreciate Wolverine existing because, oh my gosh, blood magic mod would take so much longer if I didn't just have infinite blood. Yeah, who knows? Who knew? Valuable exploit. Oh, looks like it actually got done already. Heck yeah. Did it not? Oh, it made an imbued slate. Okay, is that what we want to make next? Let's set that up as a, green list real quick so that it can take the, no, we might have to take the, yeah, whatever. So, now, do we want to Make a bunch of imbued slates. What do we want to do now? I want to get some runes of capacity at some point. But I also want some runes of self-sacrifice. What's their... Rune of capacity, it's just buckets, and I have infinite iron, so that is fine. And the speed runes, I don't really think I need any more of those for now. Glowstone dust, have infinite of that, so we're good. Do we need higher than a week? We might need an apprentice. Let me remember how to make an apprentice. By that I mean, so yeah, let's take a apprentice blood orb. Oh, it's just a block of redstone. Cool. So I think that'll be the next thing we do. Let's go grab a block of redstone. And while we're doing that, we'll check on our chickens again. Don't know what's going on over there, but yeah. There we go. Soul Sand chickens coming up nicely. Look at them. So cute. And oh my gosh, this is the guys that I forgot about. I knew I was forgetting about something. Let's put them back. And let's set up Draconium. That means we're very close to what we will need for that. Nulium going up nicely. Durium, this stuff's definitely full now. We got all the uranium chickens we'll ever need. Set up a uranium chicken down the lineup here. There we go. Ooh. Okay, that's just extra. Extra, extra, read all about it. We have our first 10-10 chicken of the soul sand variety. Can burn all this uranium. That's something that the government is not too keen about me say. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, uranium. Yeah. Actually, does uranium need to breed with anything? Uranium. Chicken. Nope, you don't breed with nothing, so you can burn. Goodbye. That is what you'll get for not wanting to pork your other chickens. And Durium chicken. I don't really feel like starting up any more chickens right now, even though it's probably a good idea. I just don't want to. So we're not going to. Because yeah. And fluid cows? Let's see. Can't remember. Are there bees in this mod? I know there are bees, but I don't know about fluid cows. But there are the, 1 second. Beehive. Yeah, there's the beehives and all the stuff therein. Yeah, Pam's Harvest. Let's see. Now, I'm pretty sure it was Pam's Harvest that has all the weird bees in it. No, it's not. Bee. Yeah. Lots of bees. It's got all the bees. So it's got a bunch of bee samples. Is this the one? Yeah. Yeah. Blank gene, genetics. Yeah. Honestly, maybe some of these will be useful, but let's see. Fluid cows? I don't know about fluid cows. Cow. Yeah, I don't think there's special cows, but who knows? Maybe there is. But yeah, the bee stuff is in here. I haven't really explored the bee stuff yet, but I think the chickens, like, unless there's some things that the chicken stuff doesn't get me, I should be good. Oh, hello, Dark Nymph. I'm so glad that that's just a look to it, and it's actually still friendly. So I wouldn't appreciate it if it was unfriendly. I didn't even... I went over there for a very specific reason. Oh, did it already finish? Yeah, I went over there specifically for the, Alright, to make the bloodstone, what did it say we needed? Blood. No, we need... Yeah, large bloodstone tile. We need a weak blood shard, and I think I just need to consult the book to figure out how to get that. On a kin. Sentient sword. Okay, it doesn't say it in here. God, this is the problem with the old version of this, because it's a lot less straightforward. They did a really good job at, like, making it easier to do things later on. But right now, it just doesn't. Chickens and bees give the same, but chickens are a lot better. Okay, cool. I'm glad I started with the chickens then. Because the chickens do seem pretty straightforward and easy. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to figure out how to get a blood shard slightly further on in the future. We don't need you. Iron, yeah, we don't need you, so you can go away. Do we need to, let's grab some coal real quick, make sure that that furnace keeps a hustling and bustling. Bam. Lots of coal. Especially, yeah, 10-10. Once you get the chickens up to 10-10, there's pretty much no stopping them. Honestly, the biggest gripe I have with the chickens is just starting out, having to find them all. Because if you don't get, like, it took me so long, to get the sand chicken specifically, because it just didn't end up spawning, and then finally one of them spawned, I grabbed it and got it, but it was literally, like, 2 or 3 streams ago, where I finally got the sand chicken. Alright, so what do we need? Right, we came here for one specific purpose, that redstone block. Let's get that. Redstone. There we go. Let's narrow it down so that we can get it to just give it to us. There we go. Boop. Oh yeah, we're also gonna grab a lever real quick. Love the random explosions. They're not petrifying at all. Lever of levering. Thank you, lever. Goodbye, lever. Boop. Yeah. Alright. There's some random clanky clank noises coming from out here. Hello, clanky clanks. Wow. That's just prismarine, right? Prismarine's easy. We need this stuff and stuff for that. But first... Really? Alright. I could kill you myself, but I appreciate... I prefer leaving monsters like you to the help. Not with my time. Always did the chickens and seeds for insane Delanco. Yes. Alright, so we are gonna take you, and you are going to be requires redstone. That way, we can just have it off, and that way we don't even really need a we don't even need an ignore list, because now it needs to be turned on, which means we can just put in whatever we want. And for right now, that's going to be this. Cool. Give it some more blood and make sure it does what I need it to do. It's done. Bam. Let's give it some more blood. We don't really need the weak blood orb. I think I'll just put it in my storage. But since it's nighttime, we're gonna go quickly do this part of this process. Because we need to get some demon things. Demonic wills for the next part of this process. So let's... There we go. You got the white sparklies. You have the white sparklies. No, he doesn't. Oh well. But you do, so give me. There we go. Look at that. First try. But we need 2 of them for this to work. So please don't kill them immediately. Oh, hey. You're actually pretty strong. I appreciate that, murder victims. Thank you. Right. There we go, nice and sparkly again. Would you? There you go. Hey, look, give me a head. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's enough. Thank you. Ah. So glad I found that wither skeleton spawner, because it's nice to have. Wither ash, wither bone, solidified experience. Just keep putting those back into here. And wither dust. This, that, and the other thing. And now we want to... no, I am not. There's a mod in here that makes it so there's seasons. So right now it's winter, and that's why there is snow all over the place. But no, this isn't a winter biome. It'll just eventually transition through the seasons and come back to summer, autumn, and whatever. Yeah. I would not choose a snow biome as a place to set up shop. I don't like snow biomes that much. Like, the best thing I can say for them is that they look cool. But that's the best thing I can say for them. So, anyway. Fire Forge. You can make a lot of stuff, but right now we are only interested in making not a lesser... we will make the arcane ashes in a second. But what we really want is this. So we just need any amount, and then we got lapis, glass, redstone, gold. Cool. Lapis, glass, redstone, gold. Okay, we're gonna need 2 of them. So, lapis. We have the glass chicken up here. Yep. Glass, redstone, and gold. Cool. Do you stream only on Twitch? As of right now, I do, but I do have a VODs channel on YouTube where I put up my VODs, and I have another YouTube channel that I'm starting to put edited content onto, and I'm starting to actually edit these insane craft streams. Anyway, semantics aside, until I am able to afford, comfortably afford Streamlabs Prime, I will not be streaming onto multiple platforms at once. And that's like when I get a job, because this is my favorite hobby, and I'm actually willing to just cycle money into this hobby. Woo! Anyway, that was, I went way off onto a tangent there, sorry. We're gonna put the demonic will over here, and you guys over here. Do we not have enough demonic will? Do we need more? Oh, there we go, we just needed more. Does it just take 1 in total? Yes, it does. Let's create 2 of these. We're gonna need to fill up the gems a little bit. We're also gonna need a we're also gonna need a iron sword. because we need an easier way to get this shite. So I want to see if I can do this. Is that enough? Oh, it will be. Okay, cool. So now we can just go grab some more demonic will. Using our petty gem. And we'll just honestly throw these out. Do I play other games? Right now, I'm mainly playing Minecraft, but I did do his last stream. I'm kind of doing a little bit of a nostalgia kick, where I am playing old Flash games on the hardest difficulty I can. Right now, I'm playing Hands of War 2, which is a lot of fun, because I get to do a lot of random narrating. But yeah, I'm gonna be cycling through Flashbear games, and other than that, I'll probably play other games. It just takes having people here to recommend games for me to play, because I'd love to play other games, I just don't really know what to play. And as of right now, the stuff that I'm playing, I'm enjoying. So until somebody else is like, hey, do this, this could be fun, then I'll be like, heck yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I roundabout answered your question. I think. We also don't need these anymore, so here, we'll just use them on this villager. See if I can kill him with nothing but these. Oh my god, he fights back. Eh. You want to fight me, villager? I'll throw these at your face. Eh. You really don't want to do this, mate. You don't. You need to... That was kind of sad. Anyway, let's... I was about to ask if you were upset about me murdering the... Yeah. I suppose that is something that you'd be mad about, huh? Because it's kind of your job to defend them, and you failed them like a horrible person. And so now you have to carry that guilt with you for the rest of your life? That's very unfortunate. Alright, back to fighting these skeletons. Summon a skeleton for me, would you? I'd like to stab it in the kidneys. I understand. Also, do you stream? I do stream on the YouTube and Twitch, and are doing some of the new Saints of Row. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Bye. That is very cool, very cool. You wanna fight me, skeletons? I'll cut off your toes. Yeah, this will be very slow going. But yeah, we'll do this next time it hits nighttime, because once it's nighttime, it spawns 3 at once, and then I'll just make the process easier. You're not mad anymore, right? Yeah. Cool. They're not mad that I stabbed and murdered their friends. Why would they be? So, blood. So we're back to needing bloodstone, which means we need a weak blood shard, but I don't know how to get the weak blood shard, and the book is maybe helpful. I just need to find it. Literally block reader in Latin. I'm supposed to give me more information. Okay. Weak blood, soul night work, commonly abbreviated, blah 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 in the game, but Okay, a blood altar, yes, I know all about you. We can craft the things and stuff, and yeah, you play mostly Horde or co-op and Dark Souls-like games. That's really cool. I actually recently, with a couple of friends of mine, got into Dark Souls. I never played Dark Souls, and the furthest I've gotten is the Skeleton Graveyard, and I'm actually thinking about installing Dark Souls, like getting the money to buy it, so that I can be like, hey, I'm gonna go in the hardest difficulty and try and beat this game no experience, like make it a challenge thing. I think that'd be a lot of fun and really rage-inducing. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Because I have a lot of games that are in that avenue that I've never played before and that I'm trying to kind of keep away from so that I can dive into it blind and experience that on a stream with some people watching me. Get a nice amount of terror in my soul. Binding Regent. With an iron chestplate, I can make living armor. This would just kind of be fun for like I'm not sure if newer incarnations, yeah, because we're gonna have a really good set of armor, but I think living armor is just kind of fun. Okay, Advent of Ascension is just has really cool stuff. But I guess until I figure out how to get, there's a difficult option. Unless you count mods. Well, the difficult option in Dark Souls is to start out with the worst possible stuff. Or is it Dark Souls 2? Crap. I might be thinking of Dark Souls 2. I want to play Dark Souls 1 and 2. I think those both would be fun. But you could like start at least I hope I'm thinking of Dark Souls, because if I'm not, I feel dumb. Dark Souls is the game I'm thinking of. 1 second. Google, you are my friend. Please make sure that I'm not being an idiot here. Dark Souls. You're the game I'm thinking of, right? Yeah, that's the game I'm thinking of. It's Dark Souls. Right? Images of gameplay. Yes, it looks like the game I was thinking of. I'm not dumb. Now, what else was I going to look into? Right, I want to use the power of Google. How the heck do I get a weak blood shard? Blood magic. Oh. A weak blood shard. When placed into a socket, right click with the socket will allow you to have a sigil. No. I don't need to know how to use it. I need to know how to get it. Power items. This is not what I asked you for. Okay. Okay, it showed me a bunch of unhelpful screenshots. How do you get the weak blood shard? A hostile mob must be killed while under the effect of the weakness debuff, which can be inflicted with the bound blade. And the bound blade... Okay, cool. Bound blade. Use on mobs near a blood altar. How do we make you? We need a diamond Kolpesh and a binding regent, which means we need to get a, well, binding regent. Cool. That's fine. I now know what I'm doing. Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Salt and Sacrifice, they're all from the same company. Demon Souls is the first installment of the series. Yes. Okay. Bam. So we are gonna quickly just put this in here. So I think our first goal is literally just to get some souls in our little gem here. And then we'll make the things we need to make. So we need to go slay some things. Let's put this bag in here. We're slowly storing those together. Because eventually we'll make like a weird mob grinder thing for that. But for now, we're not. And we are going to get something. Right. I want to just... Arcane. No, freaking dust. Just What type of dust did I need? I needed a certain type of dust. And I forgot the name of said dust. Oh well. Bound Khopesh. Bound with life. Okay, bound Khopesh. Put that over here. Because that needs what I was looking for. Arcane ashes. And that, yeah. Cool. So, bone meal, redstone, gunpowder, coal. Oh, I love chance cubes. I love chance cubes so much. Do you want to do some chance cubes? Do we want to take a break and do chance cubes? I could totally do some chance cubes. If you say yes, I'm about to make a bajillion chance cubes, and we're just gonna do some chance cube things. Okay, cool. Let's go do it. We'll just do a stack. Yep. We'll do a stack of chance cubes. Eat as many as we can in the giant form, and then we will, yeah, actually, I've learned from my mistakes. We are going to get the Superman injection for this, because being able to fly while dealing with chance cubes shenanigans is definitely something that we want to have. Is that way if we die to some sort of weird thing, we can fly away. We can fly away mostly from the problem. We're also gonna sleep so that it's daytime. These guys keep wandering into my house. Fills me with anger. Villager, I'd like you to know something. If you are still in this house by the time I get back into... You didn't even let me finish what I think was rude. But if you're still sticking around here, when I come back, this is going right up just... Okay? Alright. I shouldn't see you by the time I'm back. Alright, come on, son. Fill me full of radiant power. Let's go back to where I was messing around with chance cubes last time. There we go. Look at this beautiful place. A perfect spot to continue opening chance cubes. Yay! Let's put them over here. Start with a 9x9. One giant chance cube, please. Oh, wait. There we go. Wait, actually, is there a bigger version? So, this is actually something I have a question about. Do you know if you can take 9x9 giant chance cubes and actually make a super chance cube, or is that not a thing? Because I don't think it's a thing, but part of me wants to find out, and part of me doesn't. Because I can only imagine what that creates. Oh. Hello. Ah. Okay. That was fun. I love it. I honestly love chance cubes. The only thing I could possibly change about Insanecraft is adding lucky blocks, because lucky blocks are so evil. I love them. But chance cubes definitely have their own like fun flavor to them. Oh, I'm generating a new structure. Oh, it's gonna be one of those liquid-filled ones. I wonder if it'll be filled with random liquids like the last one. No, I'm not on a flat world. It's generating randoms. Hehehe. So if this ends up opening, it'll just spill. Oh, well, speaking of opening, we've got one of the. Okay, well, yeah. No, I'm not on a flat world. Let's vein mine these. No. Anyway, what I was saying is that, that's what happens when you vein mine, But anyway, son, please. Just give me the power to fly already so I can go get my stuff. Thank you. But no, I'm not on a flat world. This was actually generated by the, Chance Cube. It generated a village. Oh, am I actually gonna be able to... Heck yeah, it actually spawned a wither. That's awesome. Let's go kill it. Ugh. I will kill you just like I did last time, mate. Oh my gosh, don't summon regions though. They're so annoying. Not regions, the things. Okay. Ow! My kidneys. Could you, like, just stay still? This is why I hate withers. Stop moving. I could kill you if you just stay still. Ah. Bloody hell. Thank you. Now let's heal up. And head back down. Sheesh. We don't even care about the Wither Star because we can create infinite of those. But let's see if it makes any, if it gave us anything else that's interesting. That's bloody disappointing. Unless it's stuff scattered all over the place. Anything else useful? Was that it? Didn't even drop a... That's surprising. Guess not. Alright, well, back to up here to finish our... Why are there so many tripwires? Oh well. Oh, great. Gave us a cat spawn egg and a heads or tails. Tails. Okay. I don't know if you make cooked apples or Oreos in this mod pack. Good boost for food. What am I eating? I am eating blazing soup. Which I think is pretty good. Because for now, like, it gives 4.5 saturation and then 11 of the extra, like, healing things. It's pretty good. That, and I have infinite of all the things required in it, so it just kind of works out. It's literally the most expensive part of it is the... is the broth. Alright, now. Disco ball, disco ball. Everybody loves the disco ball. Disco ball, disco ball. Please don't kill me. I am nice. Disco ball, disco ball. What'd you drop? What was that? I saw it. You dropped something. Oh, hi, creepers. Why is the disco ball's been lame? Like every time I've opened it, just never give me anything. Jackie blew up. Jackie. Oh no. Hey. No, stop. All right. Let's head back home. That was fun. We don't need more glowstone, don't need sulfur, don't need snowball, don't need that. I don't know what this biomarker is. How did I get over here? Lag spike! Woo! Everybody loves the lag spikes. Speaking of interesting, okay, that one just doesn't have its thingy thing. Wow. Okay, so we need to... Our next objective is making a bound weapon. What did I tell you about being here when I came back? Well, I made a promise, and I intended to keep it. Woo! Oh. Some draconium stuff is on its way. We are so close to infinite draconium. I'm excited for it. Got a lot of chickens to cook. Holy crap. Now, we're gonna need to expand our storage soon, because it's, like, right on the precipice of just death. But it's still got some storage slots in there. Lag spike! Woo! Lag spike! You like get an air horn sound effect specifically for when the game starts lagging out. Until I get better RAM on this computer. Every once in a while, it's just gonna try and explode on us. But it has definitely gotten way better now that I changed the render distance. Alright. Back to being Wolverine for infinite life. Near immortality. So where did we put our stuff and stuff? I forgot. Alright, we put it up in here. So we got the sentient sword, and we got the gem. And for now, right, we need... Oh, snip, snap, paddywhack. Okay, bam, we got you. Don't need that. Don't need, okay, yeah, you. And then we want... Is it close? Crap. Arcane dust is... Yeah, gunpowder, redstone. Cool. So gunpowder, redstone. We got that now. Golden on that. So all we need is... How do we make binding region? Okay, gold nugget, redstone, glowstone, gunpowder. So let's grab some gold and some gunpowder. Gold and gunpowder. Wait, no, we already got gunpowder, didn't we? What did we need to grab? It was glowstone, right? That was the thing that I was forgetting about. Binding regent. Yeah, glowstone. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't say it. Oof. So, with that, we just need to go out and kill some of those wither skeletons. Oh, those guys might also still be mad at us, though. You still mad? Okay, cool, they're not. Yay, they forgave me for murdering them. Well, not them, but their loved ones. And then blaming them for it. Okay. Cool. Dead like a diaper. And it is working, so that's good, that's good. You want to fight me? Hmm? Come hither and die. Hiya. 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 Honestly, gives pretty good. Like, it, yeah. Because I honestly... Drop of Evil. Don't know what that does, but... I do enjoy killing a good wither skeleton. So come on. Fight me. You diaper baby. That hurt my feelings. Ow. Who else wants them? I kill you. I probably shouldn't walk away from this. Because it needs to summon me with the skeletons. Come here. I am super kind. And I definitely will not cut off your kidneys. Will you turn away? My friend. There you are. Thank you. You'll die very easily, like a viper. I am starting to wonder, though, if I could beat a dragon just with this rapid healing on its own. It might be possible. Who knows, though? Damn, my kidneys. Thank you. So rude. Some people are so rude. Don't know how to treat a proper gentleman who gave them the courtesy of killing them quickly. Anyway. Wee! Oh wow. Oh wow. I think I'll probably just kill like 2 more and then damn, my feelings. I've been feeling it a lot. Just kill 2 more and then yeah, we'll head back with that and just make some of the stuff that we need. Like some arcane dust. And we know that it should, and we know that you feel it too. It's the end of the... Oh my god, Endurium is good. Endurium is good. We can stop it with the Endurium. Don't need the Great anymore. We are in fact good. All good with Endurium. There it is. That's the one we need to... Bam! And... Endurium, do you require my power? Endurium. Endurium. There you are. Endurium. Endurium chicken, what do you breed with something? Blizzard, which is Snowball, and Blizzard, which is Basalz and Sulfur. We need to breed Basalz and Sulfur. That's what we need to do. So, let's grab the Basalz. Basalz. Oh, yeah. We do want Endurium in there, though. Okay, we're at a point where I just need to... Bah. Could have sworn. Okay, stop lagging. Do me the honor of ceasing your lag. It really doesn't like using this method of searching. I think it's really making it angry. Okay, there we go. See, it's completely fine now. So it just really didn't like... Okay, we've got Basalz in here, though. So I guess I just forgot to put it in the... I have Basalz going on right here, though. So, yeah. We do need Basalz and the Sulfur Chicken. You're the Sulfur Chicken. Perfect. So, put these guys together. Basalz and Sulfur. And we need to... Do we have the... Rich slag. Oh yeah, we found out the rich slag is practically useless, so we'll just have it in there for no reason other than to just have it there. Our dye looks very similar to the thing. Anyway, oof. Putting more chickens into the... No, not that. Putting more chickens into the smeltery. Glorious. Put this stuff into here. And... we need... this out of here. We need specifically... right now, the arcane ashes, which is just... Oh, does it literally require none? It just requires a thing there? Cool. Alright, well. Anyway, let's just take... like, let's make like 10. So, bam. Bam. Bam, and boop, boop, doot, doot. Bam. And now we'll just take the U. And so will it drain anything? No, it won't. Alright, let's grab these arcane ashes out as they do. They're doing. You know what, we'll just... we don't need that many. At least for now. Oops. 1, 2, 3. We'll just do the same thing on all of them. Bam. It's the end of the world. I'm back to the place where we used to say, man, it feels good to feel this way. 'Cause it's 9 in the afternoon, and your eyes are the size of the moon. Now, we need to make the binding regent, which is redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, gold nugget. Redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, gold ingot. Am I missing something? Redstone, gunpowder, glowstone, gold ingot. Oh. It needs a wee bit more. Wait, no, it needs exactly the amount I have. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, doesn't it say minimum? Oh. So we're a little far. Alright, so it's time to get into, okay. Okay, so the gem will contain a little bit, the common will contain a lot more. So we want to probably shoot for getting a common one, which it requires an imbued slate, a lesser block of gold. Okay, that's all fine. And it requires a something slightly greater than a lesser Tartic, which is odd. Oh, minimum. Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, we can totally create that. So we'll just need to create a lesser Tartic, which requires a minimum of 60. So we need to kill just a bunch of stuff. Lapis, redstone, that's fine. Used to contain a little will. Cool. So yeah, let's just throw this back into there. We're gonna want to grab a little bit of lapis and some diamond while we're at it. This stuff will require a wee bit of diamonds. much time do we got? We've got about a half an hour. Right, and with that we need... What else do we need for this stuff? So it requires a... I think it requires another petty, so we're gonna just grab the stuff we need for that. Gold, lapis, redstone, glass. Gold, lapis, redstone, and a little bit of glass, because we'll need that to turn into the lesser one. Bam. And then we will just go out there and stab a bunch of undead in the face. So let's put you into there while we go stab some undead. Undead stab it. Let's see. At blood. Okay, Blood Arsenal seems to be like a thing that adds to just this in general. That seems interesting. Not sure what that does, but Ritual Stone of Fire. Don't know what those do, but Imperfect Ritual Stone. Whatever, we're looking for specifically blood magic. Blood. Okay. Cool. So, what weapons can we create through this? Apparently it's not going to show them, but we've got a sentient sword right here. So will it show it on here? Sentient... Yeah, sentient weapons. Cool. Will unleash user... Okay. Sentient bow. Okay. The sentient helmet. Which is created through a process, that's for sure. Let's see. Apples or Oreos. Let's see. He said that earlier, but I want to see if... Oh, Oreos exist. Oh, those are kind of cool. Apples. Blood apple. That's interesting, but cooked apple. Cooked apple's pretty good as well, but honestly, the cooked apple would have been really useful early in my world of fighting stuff and stuff. You wanna fight me, see? See. 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 Yeah, see. See. Fight me and die, Wither Skeletons. I'll probably spend the rest of this stream just killing Wither Skeletons. And then I'll have to go to sleep because I have some stuff I need to do in the morning. So yeah, well, actually, we might have to... I'll fight stuff for like another 10 minutes. And if it doesn't spawn enough things to get me there by then, I'm gonna have to end the stream then. That way I have enough time to, you know, brush my teeth, get some sleep, all that stuff. All the good stuff. Woo! And then the weekend, I will have plenty of time to do a couple of big streams. Hopefully get some more editing done so I can just plow through those. Because I want to edit the Flash game stuff first, and then go back into editing insane stuff. I have 2 episodes up right now. Woo! And honestly, I noticed that like the first one took me a really long time to get to like learn certain things, but now that I have the basics down, I'm actually doing a lot faster in the editing process. It's really cool. I'm enjoying the ride of learning more and more about just doing this stuff. I don't know if I'm talking to myself anymore. Is anybody still here? Did you guys leave me? Yeah, it's whatever. Half of the fun of this is screaming into the aether. Do you question my sanity? You probably should. Because I am crazy. I will acknowledge that. I'm a crazy person. You're welcome. Boop boop boo doo boop boop boo doo boop boop. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to take my name. I think I need to go somewhere where I'll find more more things to fight. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into down here and go grab our Superman. When I'm alive and well, you still be there holding my hand. Oh, my best friend, you're my superhuman, my kryptonite. If the regen on my Superman doesn't end up being enough, we'll bring Wolverine with us. But we want Superman so that we can fly. Let's put this into here real quick and just open it up. Oh. Dragon's blood sapling? I don't even know what that does. But let's... I just realized that I've been letting this just go wild. So let's put these over here. These back in here. These will be incinerated. But first, let's take a look at... Perfect. We're going to want to grab some seeds and just put them over there. Cool. Should be enough to just make sure it keeps things going and doing their things. So, bam. Oh my gosh. I really need to get like a redstone thing or something. Actually, let's check our numismatic generator is still doing completely fine at storaging the stuff. And with that, we head off into the sunset. Woo! Probably have enough time to get there and kill some stuff. So let's sleep first. Nappy time. Yes, alarm. I'll get to that in a second. I want to end my stream properly now, don't I? Stream ending properly is my favorite thing to do. Now, we go over to the waypoints. Mob grinder on. Move that death point. And now we go to the mob grinder. So, boof. Been a while since I've flown across the, well, countryside. Whee! There it is. So it's right below here, eh? Where's the entrance? I forgot what the entrance was. Oh well, we don't need to remember where the entrance is, because we can make our own. Once I get down to a stone area, this will be a lot easier. Cool. Now that we're here, grab some of this stuff, but our main goal is to just kill a bunch of things. So this is like the safe-ish area. Do we need that? No. That's kind of a cool looking block. Who knows, we might use that. But, rest of you, come at me. I need some souls, if you wouldn't mind. Would you? Jesus. There we go. Looks like, even Superman can withstand most of these guys pretty easily with, I say even Superman, because honestly, I mean it. They're, like... The Superman honestly has ridiculously low defense for being Superman. Even Loki has more defense than him. Uh-oh. You might actually want to, yeah, because, with that... What is this? Oh, this might be a better thing than I currently have. But would you... You're interesting, to say the least. Oh, hi. Didn't even notice you. Yeah, a sword. It's damage increase. That's pretty cool. I didn't even notice this. I guess we have frost protection now. So if we specifically deal with frost, we will be able to fight against it. Hey, we're leveled up to level 2 in our fighting prep. Sheesh. Stop. Okay. I dislike you strongly, just for existing. What is that? Shadow gem. That's interesting. But yeah, say this is a much faster way to gather up these, Heck, we could probably, slowly just grab all of these and bring them somewhere. Like, make a mob grinder near my house. It would be useful. So I could gain a lot of just, like, loot bags and stuff, and I can create, like, a really cool thing out of it. It'd be nice. But for now, no. Oh yes, I love it when they fight each other. Oh, let's make sure we're eating food. So we need that. Okay, what do we got? We've almost got all the stuff we'll need. Come on, skeletons, you're afraid of a little duel? Stop dueling each other and duel me. I am your battle component here. We good? Almost. Zombie! Top it off, would you? Perfect. It's exactly as I asked you to. I really appreciate that. Take this spawner scrap with us. See you, mate. Till next time. Thank you so much for being so accommodating. Boop. Giving me all the souls I needed and everything. It was great. Had a grand time over there. Anyway. So now we can go get the, See what I mean about the speed of traveling as Superman, though? Look at that. That was just fantastic. Oof. Inside we go. Boop. Let's put you in there, put you in there, put you in there, put you in there. Bah. That's a new spell. Hey. Let's go over here and just learn that real quick. What do we got? We'll replace Evade, because I really haven't been using it. Although I thought it was cool, I never really used it. So we're just gonna, yeah, have that over there. You can go over there. Oof. Here. Oof, oof. No, we need those iron nuggets for our pet. Iron nugget. There we go. Tin ore, iron ore, completely useless to me now. Just completely. We don't need that at all. Put this stuff in here. Wash's noodle. That's funny. Alright, put you in here, and you can have this. You can have this. You gave me oak saplings. Alright, we'll take both of these. Actually, I don't know what Dragon's Blood saplings does yet, so I'll keep it. Why not? Put it over in here. We're so close to where I have to leave. I'm very sad. But before we leave, we can make ourselves a lesser Tartic gem. So, diamond, lapis block, redstone block. Scrap a little bit of that. Bam. So, wait. And I'm dumb. I immediately forgot what I needed. So, yeah, diamond. Then the petty. We're also gonna need to make a second one at some point. Like, actually, no, we never mind. I know what I'm doing. So, yeah, let's make a redstone block. Redstone block. Get you, and now lapis block. Lapis. Oh, hey, we already have one in there. Perfect. We take all of these, put them in there with the petty gem. And there we go. We've got the next tier. We'll keep this on us just for the quality it has, because that will keep that thing up. But then next time we will go back to that mob grinder. Actually, we'll take the time on this stream to, I don't know where I put that injection, but we need to have injection. There we go. We need to, oh wait, never mind. It's right there and I'm just blind. So yeah, we're gonna have all of those on our person. I don't know why I didn't use Enderwing Prime to get back. I feel a little bit dumb for that one, but that's fine. See, at this point, we might like make a brawling arena just filled with a bunch of spawners that we don't have to travel across the world. But let's just head over there this time because we don't really care that much right now. Let's see. Bombs drop. Player kill only items. Ooh. Ooh. You know, we might just... Ooh. What if we... Ooh. Okay, spawner. Monster. Spawner. What? Between lands? Oh, okay. Skeleton spawner. Arch wizard. Monster spawner. Okay. Whatever. We have the... shards. Yeah, spawner shards. What can you do? Spawner changer. Ooh. Is an item that can be used to manipulate the mobs that spawn or spawn. Is an item that can be used to manipulate this. This is accomplished by first of all picking up the desired mob to spawn with the changer, killing it in the process. Next, the changer can be causing the spawner to be charged and the changer itself to be destroyed. Empowered diamantine blocks. That's clay. Just some blue dye and diamantine, which is just diamonds. That'd be really easy to make. So I could totally just change it to whatever mob I really wanted. Oh, hi. I'm about to leave somewhere more important than here, but I could totally spare a few seconds for you. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I think maybe next stream I might take the time to just move all the spawners over to home, because I can still sprint in the sky just as fast while holding a spawner, and so I can literally just sprint across the horizon. Where'd I put the hole? It was like right next to this somewhere, right? How did I lose it? Did a tree grow? I don't remember this tree being there. Whatever. So, anybody want to fight a Superman? Monster spawner, just spider. Hello. Oh, whoops. Rebound is fun. It does keep the monsters from ganking me, which is nice. But other than that, it's kind of just unneeded. Come on, monsters, give me a challenge here. I hear some spiders are cooing. Oh, hi. You've been very aggressive, thank you. Grab that. Okay. 3 more minutes of fighting things and then I'm gonna have to end it. Very sad, but give me your kin to murder. One good thing is I'm going to have a lot of monster spawners once I move them all over. But good luck to future me getting them all there. Because I'm gonna have to play a fun game with all these monsters, eh? Probably just summon a bunch of minions and have them take care of it, though. Alright. I hate poison a lot, so you can just don't. Rude. Very rude, even. I would even go as far as to say ridiculously rude. There is no need for rudeness here. Patui. Out. Am I getting injured here? I'll appreciate it if you didn't. Alright. So, with that, thank you so much, the Nodal guy, and, our good friend. Oh my god, I just popped my back. That was nice. Our good friend, Worst Nightmare, for popping in and saying hello, joining me on my crazy and fun stream where I let the blood flow and let the souls be drained from my enemies' corpses. But yeah, that's where this one's going to end. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out my other YouTube channel where I have edited down videos. If you're watching it on the edited down video, check out my other YouTube channel where I have my full VODs. If you're watching it on Twitch, check out my YouTube to hopefully see edited down versions of Insane Craft. Right now, I only have 2, so in the future, there will be more available as I spend more time editing them down. Join my Discord. Very lonely there. I have links somewhere for them, but with all of that advertising crap aside, thank you, whoever you are, wherever you happen to be watching from, so much for watching. This is the great and mighty Quaffles signing off. Have a wonderful day. Bye. In the next one, I shall summon an army and murder them all.